the order it really comes in is I'm separate. And we were talking about suffering and resistance. And I don't know that there's really much of a difference between those two, right? Where are you? We have no idea what's going on, do we? Not real, but the sense of character, the sense of division will bring about is always, that's the knowing. The book of unknowing is that's where the freedom is. It's not in what we learn. We don't come to learn more. We come to question more. Separation has brought me pain, brought the unit pain ever since the unit was born. And the idea that it's suddenly going to work now has never worked for you. What do you think it's about now? You think it'll start working magically this afternoon? We will do that, right? We just don't even look at it because we don't look at things honestly.
Right.
And sometimes I'm overly honest with people here. Yeah. I don't, to where they can get hurt. And I don't mean to do that. I'm always trying to be helpful, but it's just not what they want to hear. And it's not me yet. But there was, and I believe there's a little bit more skillful means than there used to be in the understanding that no one is supposed to think in any sort of specific way. There's no right way to think, and it's not like I have it right and you have it wrong. There's no I either way, and this just is as it is. There's no right or wrong to it. It's just this is entirely neutral. If we could pull back to, let's just to the first level of honesty, which is that I don't understand what's going on here. I don't know what I am, and I don't know what's going on here. And to just revel in those, not, don't, oh my God, what's the point of that? Where's the point of all of this? What's the purpose of life and all this and that? And that? You don't know who you are, but you want to know the purpose of life, right? You might want to find out who you are, if that's true or not.
Yeah.
The willingness to tell ourselves the truth, that's where we really want to get, is we want to work on that, in the willingness to and step on my own toes a little bit, right?
Right.
It's not that they don't deserve stepping on by other people, but but am I willing to tell myself the truth about my games of separation? That there's still a sense of separation that feels like it brings safety, but what it really does, what it brings is crushing suffering in the end, always. So to just be able to come here and say, hi, my name is Fred, and so to speak, says Awakeness. There's not perfection in any of this yet, right? Is that this too is just another student on the path, right? Just still, and we lead each other. We come in here, and I started off, and I may be the lead guy at the going up the mountain, and then, but the whole point is to feed down rope so somebody else can pass me, right? And then up the mountain. That's what we're trying to do here. It's not come here and to tell ourselves how well adjusted we are and all of that. It's to come here and discover that living a clear life is not easy. He would be doing it. As it is, nobody is doing it. We lose people here that come in here for a while, and then we lose them. Well, that can be many reasons, but one reason can be certainly people get tired of telling themselves the truth. because it's usually not complementary, pointing out that I've had some lopsided views. We just be easy on each other, and that means for you to be easy on you too. And what I mean is, from that you could pull for awakeness to be easy on Timothy. Yeah, which means that from your point of view, it would just be that you need to be easy on this unit. This unit's trying, it's giving its best, it's doing its best. And over here, I get angry because the body won't do what in my mind it's supposed to do. So I pull myself around the house and this and that and the other. And that's unpleasant, but I was just noticing it yesterday. It's only unpleasant in the company of other. Right? In the absence of comparison, how's my body doing? Well, how's the body doing? Well, in the absence of comparison, there's no yardstick. Comparison, it must be doing well. Well, is there any comparison to this, or is there just this? Well, I am awakeness. There's no other than me. And the fact that my experience currently is coming through this this little banged up little man is it's doing the best it can. There's no reason for me to beat it up because it's not what it ought to be, because it is what it ought to be. Because there's what ought to be. This is what ought to be. Like it's what ought to be, right? It doesn't, but it always is because there's no alternative. This is it.